Welcome, welcome, welcome to episode 50 of the show with no name. I'm your humble host, Nick, and today we're going to be exploring more of this really old cemetery out here by the ocean in San Juan, Puerto Rico. This is just such a beautiful cemetery and a beautiful view of it. It really is hard to beat this, being right here by the ocean. It's definitely a marvel to behold. Going to talk about a couple more of the famous people that are buried here because there really are quite a few. The first person I'm going to talk about in this episode today is a man who went by the name of Dr. Jose Barbosa. He was born on July 27th, 1857. He was a Puerto Rican physician, sociologist, and political leader. He is also known as the father of the statehood movement in Puerto Rico. Barbosa was the first Puerto Rican and one of the first persons of African descent to earn a medical degree in the United States. Then, after the return to the island in 1880, Barbosa made many contributions to medicine and public health. He also initiated an early form of health insurance, encouraging employers to pay a fee to cover the future needs of their employees. He also founded the Puerto Rican Republican Party in 1899 in the aftermath of the Spanish-American War, in which Puerto Rico became a territory of the United States of America. He was born in Puerto Rico to parents of African and European ancestry. He was also the first person of African ancestry to attend Puerto Rico's prestigious Jesuit seminary. In 1875, he moved to New York, where he learned English in 1 year because he was super intelligent. In 1907, he founded the newspaper El Tiempo, the first bilingual newspaper published here on the island. He also ran for and was elected to serve as a member of the first Puerto Rican Senate from 1917 to 1921 until his death. And here's his gravestone, honoring his life and his accomplishments. This is just such an incredible looking cemetery. It's really a pleasure in itself, just slowly walking through it and taking it all in. There's just so much to look at here. I just love the way that these Spanish cemeteries are put together. There's just so much to look at. You could be out here for hours and still not fully see everything that a cemetery like this has to offer. So that's what I did. I spent a couple hours just slowly walking through it and just really enjoying and appreciating it. Not only does this cemetery have a lot of beautiful statues to look at, but they also have cool gravestones like this right here. These two little gravestones just really caught my eye. They were just so unique and old looking. Just really like these statues. They're just incredible. I can't say enough about how beautiful they are when you're out here in the sun, walking around looking at them. And this statue right here, I just thought the craftsmanship on it was incredible. What a way to honor a family with a beautiful grave site like this, right next to the ocean. Must have truly been an honor to be buried here back in the day. I'm going to talk about another famous person buried here in this cemetery who went by the name of Alexandre Rivera. He was born on November 12, 1826, and he passed away on July 19, 1882. He was a poet and a writer. Rivera is considered to be the father of Puerto Rican literature, and as the person who has contributed the most to the cultural advancement of Puerto Rican literature. In addition to his writings, he was an abolitionist and a women's rights activist. His parents descended from Spanish nobility. A Spanish artillery officer challenged him to a duel when he refused to yield a sidewalk to him, a challenge which he accepted. As a result, he suffered a non-lethal injury in the arm and was subsequently exiled to Spain, where he remained with his father for a period of time. But later he did return to Puerto Rico, where he eventually passed away. And this is the headstone that's honoring him right here in this cemetery. As you can probably hear, it's a pretty noisy place here at this cemetery, with the ocean being so close by, and this cemetery is right next to one of the most popular tourist attractions here in Puerto Rico, the old Spanish fort, as you can see down there ahead of you. So there's literally thousands and thousands of people walking around here at any given day, but ironically enough, most of the time I'm the only one here in this cemetery besides the workers. Just doesn't seem to be too much of a tourist attraction for some reason. I mean, people will stand up on the walls and take pictures of the cemetery down here, but I haven't seen very many that are willing to walk through it like me. Personally, these cemeteries just fascinate me, and I don't get why they're not more popular with tourists when they come through Puerto Rico. Because this is just so special. And there's just so many. What a beautiful cemetery. I hope you enjoy the rest of the videos of part 2 of this awesome cemetery out here by the ocean in Puerto Rico. You're going to want to stay tuned for the next couple of episodes, because I'm not done documenting this cemetery. And I've got some really good stuff coming up. Thank you.
here.